Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Ti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschat Deshatarani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so just you will raise your hands. Okay, before starting our story today, I have one question. Okay, so just raise your hand. Okay, do you want to impress somebody? Do you want to impress? Okay, Sharad. Let me unmute you. Yes. Yes, beta. Unmute yourself and answer.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
What's the question?
Question is, do you want to impress somebody? Like, do you want to show something like, yes, you are a big boy, or you can do something amazing which other people, other kids can't do. So do you do that?
What you say? Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, you do that. Okay. Anyone else?
Wait, what you say?
Patrick. I'll tell you. My question is, once again, just be attentive, okay? My question is, do you want to show, like, if you are good in your drawing, or if you are good in painting, or if you are good in gymnastic, or you are good in tennis, something like that, and you want to show to somebody, like you want to impress somebody. So do you guys do that? Yes, Amira? Yeah. Niharika? Yes or no? Okay. Krisha. Okay. Who else? Advaita. Okay. Surali. Okay. Nia. Smaira. No. Harshini. Yes. Rohit. Yes. Mahi. Yes. Rayan. Yes or no? Yes or no? Dhatri. Yes. Okay. Who else? Lakshita. Yes or no? Okay, so another question. Kushal. Yes or no? Yes. Lakshita, yes. Shrutika. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Most of you, yes. Yeah, in the chat box also. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we every time, like, or sometime, or like, we feel like, yes, we want to show. Okay, so just another question. Is it good when we are showing up? Is it good or not? Nia, good. Sharad, good. Advaita, good. Satvik, good. Krisha, what do you say? Good. Okay. Freya, good. Okay. Loshni, good. Okay. Lakshita, good. Who else? Ketki and Adya. Good. Okay. Harshini. And here in chat, in some ways it's good, good. Yathat. Okay. So here it is, like, yeah, sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's not. Okay. It's not always good to show up, right? To show, like, yes, I can do this, I can do this, because sometimes we have to put the like sometimes like we have to pay like a lot for that, right? when we are just when we want to show up something. So here we have story, a beautiful story where you will just find out that a girl that sometime, yeah, sometime like yes, but every time we just want to show like, oh, I can do this, I want to show up, I want to show up this, I want to show up this, but every time it is not at all good. Sometimes it's okay, but every time no, because we have to pay some amount for that. Amount means maybe more work, hard work, or maybe you can just get hurt. And sometimes it happens like boys, they want to show some stunts. Yes, your siblings, your brother, or your cousins, boys especially, they want to show something. Yes, yes, I can flip, I can show some stunts, but sometimes they get hurt. Yeah, just to show. So that is not at all good, right? So here we will find out like why it is not good with the example of a beautiful story here. Okay, so I'm going to share the story with you. I'll read it with you. I'm going to share the screen with you guys. I need to talk. Rutika, yeah, I will. Okay, after completing the story, Ritvika, okay? Just remind me. Okay, can you, camera? But I can't see that. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay. So once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a miller. The king wanted the miller to be presented at the court. So he told his soldiers to bring the miller to the castle. The miller went to the king's court in the mind of impressing the king, okay, because he want to impress the king. So he would go get a lot of treasure, because he thought like, okay, if I'll go to the king and I'll impress him and I'll get treasure, lot of money. He was that in that thought. So he went, and the miller stated that his daughter was an excellent weaver. He said, my daughter is so amazing that he can weave gold. So is it possible for somebody to weave gold? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, not at all. It's not possible for anyone to weave gold. But he just wanted to impress the king, and he told like, oh, my daughter, she can do that. The king said, oh, wow, that is impressive. I want your daughter to come tomorrow. I want her to weave gold for me. Because he was impressed, like, okay, because it is not possible for anyone to weave the gold. But that girl is amazing. And let's call her and get some gold. I read this book so early. Okay, that's good. The man was very nervous because his daughter could not weave gold, because nobody can weave gold, because we find gold in mines. In fact, no one can weave gold, right? The miller goes back to home to tell his daughter what he had done, because he had done a blunder just to impress the king, just for some treasure. He told a lie. The miller told his daughter what he had done. The daughter told the father, I can't weave gold. What will the king do to me? Because if she can't weave the gold, so what will happen? Definitely the king will punish the girl. And the girl had no choice to go to the castle the next day. It was because the father had promised the king that his daughter would weave gold for him, right? The girl went to the king's palace the next day, and she was very scared. Definitely, anybody can be scared, right? When you promise, you falsely promise somebody like something which you can't do, and you are just faking, and after that, yes, you will be scared. So it was happening same with the girl. The king told the girl, there is a hay in our room. You have to weave all the way hay into gold by tomorrow morning. Yeah, Nia, you read the book. Good. There is hay in a room. You have to weave all the hay into gold by tomorrow morning. But if you don't, then you will be killed. The girl was taken to the other room where she had to weave hay into gold. As the night was passing, the girl was trying to figure out what to do. The girl could not think of anything to save herself, so she started crying. And it happens like when we promise something to someone, and we can't keep our promise. So what we do? We became sad. We become sad, and what we do? Just cry, right? So the same was happening with the girl. Suddenly, a little blue man appeared in the room. He told the girl that I can help you out. The man said, I can wave hay into gold, but I will only do it if you give me something in return. The girl said, really? You can help me? I don't have anything to give you, but I can give you this necklace. She was wearing a necklace. The man said, okay. And it happens like whenever we are getting somebody's favor, so we have to pay something back in return, because nothing comes in free, right? Nothing comes free, right? Yes or no? Yeah, nothing comes free. So it was happening same with the girl. The little man go to the spinning wheel and starting spinning gold. After the little man spined the gold, the girl gave her necklace to the little man, because she has to give something back to the little man. The little man has spin all the gold, that he converted all the hay into the gold. The next morning, the king came into the dungeon to check if the girl had actually spin gold, and she had done that. Whatever her father promised to the king, she fulfilled that. The king was so happy to see the gold, and she got ready. He became greedy, because he thought, okay, if she could just turn some hay into the gold, so whatever, like how much amount I want, like in quantity I want to turn hay into the gold, she can do that. So he said to the girl, wow, you actually spin gold. Now I want you to go to the barn and spin more gold for me by tomorrow morning. But if you don't, then off with your head. Like again, you will be get killed. The girl was now in dismay. She did not want to get killed, so she agreed to spin gold for the king, because king can do anything. He is the most powerful person in the kingdom, and it happened like long back, not nowadays. Then she was taken to the barn to spin gold. Once the girl was left alone in the barn, she started crying again, because she was helpless, and she didn't know like how to turn hay into the gold. While the girl was crying, the little blue man appeared in the barn again. The little blue man said, I can spin gold again for you if you give me something in return. First, what did she offer? The necklace, right? She offered her necklace to him, because he turned hay into the gold. Now again he is demanding something. The girl said, I don't have anything to give you except this ring. She was having another ring. And the man said, okay, if I'll spin gold for you, so give me back your ring. In return, I will get your ring. After the man left, the king came again to check like whether she has made gold or not. The king was so happy. He told the miller's girl, there is a bigger van in the castle full of hay. I want you to spin all of it into gold. If you do it, I will marry you. If you don't, then I'll kill you. Fine. Because she's what she was doing actually, she was just trying to impress the king. Actually, she was not at all able to turn the hay into the gold, but just she was scared, and her father promised, and she was scared like if she won't, then she will be killed by the king. So it was better to say like, yeah, she can do. But actually, who was helping her? The blue man. The girl was in distress when she heard, and but she listened the king, and again she went to the other barn. The whole barn was filled with hay. It could almost feed the whole kingdom's animal. Like it was huge. And the girl was very sad. She didn't know what to do, and she was going to start crying. But then the little blue man appeared again here. The blue man said, I know you need help. I can help you, but you need to give me something in return. The girl said, I don't have anything to give you. Then the blue man said, you can give me your first-born child. First, she offered her necklace. Second, she offered her ring. Now, third, the blue man knew that the king of proposed her for marriage, and he said, okay, if you don't have anything to return, to give me back, so when you will give a birth to your first child, give me that child. So there was no option for the girl. The girl was thinking, my firstborn child. Who knows the future? I should save myself. Right? We don't know the future, what will happen next moment. The girl agrees and the blue man gets to work. And here we can see in the picture, like what he is doing. He is spinning the hay into gold. When the king enters the barn, he is so happy. Then the king says, as per my promise, I will marry you and make you the queen. The king had declared the miller's girl as his wife. Now here they are getting married and all the kingdom people, they are happy. Soon the miller's daughter was the kingdom's queen. We can see here in the picture, right? Earlier she was poor, whose father went to the king to impress him and told the lie. But here she is the queen now. 1 year later, the queen gave birth to a baby boy. Since it had been so long, she had forgotten the promise she had made to the blue man. Okay, just quickly write in the chat. What did she promise? Quickly. What did she promise? Where is the chat? Here. She is wearing a necklace, one page to give her baby. Yes, Daksha. Yes, very good. Aryan, first child. Krishna, yes. Laksha, Nishant, Nia, Mia, Kishan, yes. So you know the you know that what she promised. She promised to give her first child to the blue man. Yes, Meera to give Loshni. Yes, to give her firstborn child. Hansini, Ria. Okay, the blue man came the next day after the baby boy was born. He said, now I want you to give me your firstborn child. Is it easy to give child to the blue man? Was it easy? Yes or no? No, not at all, not at any cost. It is not possible for anyone and for any mother to give the child to someone. Right? So the queen said, no, I will not give you my child. Is there a way you can forget about the promise? He is my child. The blue man said, fine, I'll give you 3 days to figure out my name. If you figure out my name, then I won't take your child. But if you cannot, I will take your child. Because she has to fulfill her promise. Once the blue man left, the queen called her trusted soldiers to give him a task. The queen told the soldier, go in the kingdom and get all the names of the people in the kingdom, because she had to find out like what is the name of the blue man. The soldier went and asked the people in the kingdom all their names. The soldier brought all the names and gave it to the queen. In the night, the queen wanted for the little blue man to come. The little blue man appeared. Are you ready to guess my name? Okay. You will never be able to guess my name. The queen, because she is queen, she can do. She is a queen now, and she can do whatever she wants. So the queen listed names from the list the soldier had given her. Are you James, John, Jack, Arnold? She was just randomly telling the names. The little blue man denied any name the queen stated. The blue man said, you have 2 more days left to get my name wrong. Then I will take your first child away. Then the blue man left the place. The next day, the queen sent her soldiers to the village again to find names. Meanwhile, the queen also read books and wrote down names of the people to see which name is the little blue man's have. The queen said, I must find the name to save my child. Because the mother can do anything to save her child. Like even she can die, she can sacrifice her own life to save her child. But she doesn't want to hurt her child, right? And it happens with you guys also. Like your mom always take care of you, like how much she will be tired, but she will always, like whatever your favorite food is there, if she is sick, even then she will cook for you, right? And if you want to go somewhere, even then she will just say, okay, if I'm tired, no problem, I'll just be with you, right? Because she can do anything for you. So the same the queen was doing for her child to save with her. The queen listed more names. Are you Estes, Chloe, Arnold, James? She named so many more names to the little blue man. The man said no to every name that the queen stated. He left by saying, I'll be back tomorrow to take your child, because it was the last third day. He has already given, like already 2 days passed, now it is the third day left. The next day, after the queen sent to the soldier did not have any new names, but he had some new news. My dear queen, I did not find any new names, but I did see this little blue man singing a song. He sang a song. She can search the land, she can search the sky, but a name like mine she will never come by. Rumpelstiltskin. That's me. As soon as the queen heard the name, she knew that was his name. So, can somebody tell me what was the name of the blue man? Raise your hands. Daksha, you found out, right? There are so many hands raised. Okay, I'll come back to you. The queen waited for the blue little man to come. The man said, "Did you find my name?" And I know the name. It is Arnold Celius, or is it Rumpelstiltskin? And the man said, "How did you know the name?" The little man was agitated. He was angry. Right? Okay, there are so many hands raised. Okay, I'll come back to you. He stomped on the ground and then he made a big hole, and he fell inside and in the hole, and he died. So it was the story here. Now, okay. So just raise your hand. Actually, what the girl was doing in the beginning, when her father told, yes, Mayra, unmute yourself, beta. Just a moment. Where she is. Okay, I'll come by the participants. Okay, one by one. Yeah, Krisha, unmute yourself. Krisha, unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Okay, if you Mahi.
That the man told her wife that to go to the castle.
Mm-hmm. What she was doing actually?
The king told that to make the golden things. But she did not know that she cried. Then the blue man came and told that I know you need help.
Yes.
But he told that you had to give me something if you need help. Then she gave her necklace to him.
Just this much, Mahi. Just this much. Okay. Well done. Well done. Okay. And then Daksha, unmute yourself, beta. Yeah, Daksha.
The girl's father, he went to the king and told him that his daughter can hang to gold. The next day, actually that was a lie. So the next day, the girl went to the castle all scared, and the king told her that if you make all this into gold, then she will be happy, and if she doesn't make it, then the king will kill her. So she started crying because she can't.
That's it. But then it will come in the next question. Very good, Daksha. Okay, Kushal, unmute yourself, beta.
His name is the blue man. Is the blue man? Blue man.
Yeah, he was blue man. Okay, so just tell me, the Godfather was doing the right thing or not? What actually he was going to do? Raise your hands. Ruth Vigyan, right? Yeah, unmute yourself, better. Yes.
Question.
Question is actually what the father was doing.
Can you repeat it?
I can't hear you properly. Okay, question. Question
That
is what was actually the father was doing when he was telling the king that her daughter can spin the gold. What was actually he was doing? And the beginning of the story, like before starting of the story, I asked you a question, and answer is in that. Ritika,
you said I could talk before the story started.
sorry.
Before the story started, you said I could talk, and you said to wait.
You like to?
No, you said that I could talk.
Okay. Before the story, I told you to talk. Okay. You can just say what you wanted to tell me.
I wanted to tell you that the question that you asked before the story started, I wanted to answer and I could not.
Okay, now answer this question. Okay.
What is the question? Tell it again.
Question is that like what actually the father was doing? Was he impressing the king or not?
He was, but he made his daughter be he made his daughter do hard work, and he made the king be impressed.
Yeah, just because the king, because the father wanted to impress the king to get some treasure, but actually he was just taking risk because his daughter can't turn hay into gold, right? She can't. Nobody can do that because we all know that it is found. It is found in. We can find out gold in mines only, right? So moral of the story is listen carefully. Okay, what does we learn from the story is we should never try to impress other people, right? We should never ever try to impress other people. We should never ever to show something like which we can't do, because whenever we want to try or we want to impress somebody, so we have to pay a huge amount for that, right?
And you're trying to impress your mom and dad because you're trying to study well. That could be one reason.
Yeah, that can be one reason. And another is like you can get hurt. As before, just before starting of the class, I told you guys like sometimes boys they just want to show like I can flip this, I can climb on that, and even girls also like I can do this, I can do that. But just to show up somebody and just to impress somebody, they do, but they can get hurt, and they get hurt really, right? So this is not at all good. Whatever we can do, we should do, but we should never ever try to impress somebody. Be natural, be normal, like right? Because showing up what you are not, so it is always a bad choice, bad decision, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? It is always best, it is always good never to show off, right? Because you can be in great danger, as the girl was there. That was okay that blue man appeared, but in our real life no blue man will appear, right? There is no miracle, like blue man, because this is the story. Booty tilak come. Yeah, because nobody will come if we are just trying to we just want to be fake, so nobody come to help us, so we will be in the trouble, right? As the girl was in trouble, If you couldn't spin hay into the goal, she would be chopped by the king. But there was little man. So this story teaches us the lesson like never ever show off what you are not. Yes, what you can't do, don't show up. Right? So was it good story? You liked it? Sumira, yeah. Dhatri, yes. Advaita, Krishna, Surali, Dakshita, Sharat and Sanvika. Where is Sanvika? I didn't see her, Sharat. Where is she? Okay, here you are. And Mahi, Rayan, Yathat, Kushal, Hansini, Satvik, Ketki, Aditya, Ritika, Rona, Riya, Roshni, who is here? Shoyan, Adya, and here Shrutika, Ashni. Okay, here Nirvi, Daksha, Lakshita, Rutika, and here I can't see some faces. Niharika, Geeta, Ruth Vigyan, Anish, Ashwat, Divyanka, Keshar, Geeta and Hari, Meera, Nihar, and who else? Divyanka, Meera, Manvi, Arav. Yeah, so it's nice. Some cams are off, so I can't find you out. So keep this always in mind. Learn from all these stories, and as I told you before in the before classes, like if you like these classes and you want that your friend should always also listen beautiful stories and they should also learn with you guys, so invite them too. Okay, invite your friends too. Swarali, yes, invite your friends. Tell them that like yes, you are attending the classes and you like them, and you will tell them your friends. Okay, they will join with you and they will be your true friends, as we read in the past two stories, right? You want to say something, Advita? You want to say something? No? Okay. So now we have Mehika Didi. And are you ready with your craft supplies? Yes? Are you ready? Do you have with your the craft items with you? Okay, and those who don't have, please, you have 1 minute, go and grab them and come back. Don't leave the meeting. Now Mahika Didi will come and join you. Okay, just go and get your stuff.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Today craft Nihal taking Mataji.
Okay, Nihal. Okay, sorry. So today we have Nihal. So Nihal will help you. He will teach you how to uh, do craft. He has a beautiful surprise with you all to share. Okay. So here now Nihal, over to you.
Okay. Does everyone have their ingredients? Okay, if you don't, I'll give you 1 minute to get it. Okay, so here are the materials that we're gonna need. Okay, we're gonna need a construction paper, glue. You know it's a construction paper for flowers, spirit stones, scissors. Okay, and that's all the materials that we need. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start with the construction paper first. So we're gonna take this corner of our paper and then we're gonna fold it down till this edge over here is sharp and it's touching the line. This.
Okay. You're gonna take this excess. You're gonna use your scissors and cut it. Like this. We'll have a triangle. Before I move on, does anyone have any questions? Okay. That's good word, Advaita. Everyone's doing fantastic. Okay. When we have this triangle, we're gonna open it and it's gonna be like square sheet of paper now. Equalized. Nice job, everyone. Now we're gonna take the other corner where the line is, like this. Like that, and then we're gonna fold that to this other side. You're gonna have a triangle again. Yes, I'll repeat the steps again. So we had a square piece of paper, okay? Then we folded it into a triangle. And then we cut off this excess part. So we have a triangle. We opened it and the line, and then we made a line. And then we folded that line to the other section of the line. And now we have an X in the middle of our paper. Harikruta, do you have a question? Do you have a question, Harikruta?
So like I was asking to start over because I did not, you did not send all of this in WhatsApp, and I wanted to ask you if I could just use beads by using glue to stick them on.
You can use beads, or if you don't have, you can use anything. I'm just using these stones, so anything works.
Okay. And I did not know how to make, and I want you to restart all of it again.
See, we pay attention. As you see, we have this square piece, rectangle. We're gonna take this edge and then we're gonna fold it like that.
Okay.
You see this excess piece over here?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cut that off like that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna fold it, and then we fold it into a triangle 2 times, and we have a X in the middle.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Daksha has a question.
So I wanted to ask, why do we need what do we need the stones for?
We're gonna make the stones for the flowers that we're gonna decorate it with.
So is it okay if I use this pencil? It's like a rainbow pencil.
Yeah, anything works. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next step. Okay, our next step is, okay, so when you have your scissor like this, you're gonna see that we have one whole snip here. We're gonna do 2 snips like this. Okay. So we're gonna do first one big snip. Then you see that I made a point there. I'm gonna start back there and then do another big skip like that. Then we're gonna do that on all 4 sides. So I'll give y'all some time. If anyone has any questions, feel free to raise your hand. Okay. Geeta, do you have a question?
Yes, what did you do?
You want me to start over or like from where from?
Just like from the X. Start out from the X.
Okay. So when you're at the X here, as you see at the X, if you see the scissor, this one entire thing is one snip. We're gonna do on this thing one whole snip. And then we're gonna start back where we were and do another whole skip. And each skip is 5 centimeters. So you're gonna do a 10 cent, no wait, actually no. You're gonna use 10 centimeters for the thing, but 2 snips works fine. Okay, Ria has a question.
Is this good?
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, Mrityujayan has a question.
Mataji, can you who repeat the steps started? Can you who repeats the steps?
Okay. From all the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a rectangle piece. I'm gonna fold this part in half, like a triangle. And then
Okay.
you see this excess? I'm gonna cut it off with a scissors.
Okay. I go to cut now. Okay, done.
Then open your paper up. And then you see,
Okay.
we're gonna fold it on the other side, creating an X like this.
Okay.
Then, this is the complicated part. You see the scissors? Each snip is 5 centimeters. So 10 centimeters, we're gonna cut on each X, or like on each corner where there's a line. And that's just all the steps so far.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all the steps.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Looks like Krishna has a question.
Is this good?
Fantastic. Okay. Looks like Mahi has a question.
Is this stickers good?
Yes, you can decorate as any way as you like. Okay, now I'm gonna move on. So as you see, we've made those 4 snips. We're gonna take 2 of these corners. But before we do that, if you want, you can draw a little bit on the back. So if anyone wants to draw, they can draw something. Okay, I can slow down a bit. I'll give you 5 minutes to do your sketch. Mira has a question.
What sketch are we doing?
Any kind of sketch you want.
Where?
So flip it on the back and do it on one of these triangles, okay?
Okay.
Two more minutes up. Everyone, this is a creative idea. If you want, you can draw a flower on your thing so you can get a practice. The sketch is optional, but it's more insisted to make your thing more decorated.
You're muted.
The time is drawing time is over. If you want, when you're doing your bucket, when you're finished with it, you can draw on it again. But for now, we're gonna move on because we don't have much time left. So yeah.
Mataji,
Yes.
where we have to draw?
You can draw it on one of the triangles, but drawing time is over. So when you're finished with the bucket, then you can draw on it.
Okay.
And you can color it if you want.
Okay.
Everyone's looks so good. Okay. Here's my original. Don't think you'll be able to see it though. Okay. Kushal has a question.
Mine is good.
Wow, that drawing looks great. Yes, yours is fantastic. Okay, we're now gonna move on. So as you see, we're gonna flip it over so the drawing is on the back because we don't wanna do the steps on the drawing because your drawing will be inside the basket instead of outside. So you see these two edges. My drawing is over here. So you don't want to use the edges of the drawing. You want to use the edges which are not included in the drawing. You're going to touch them in just a bit. So you're just going to touch them a little bit and use glue and secure them. So, yeah. So you see I put glue on there and I'm going to just stick it like that and wait for it to dry. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. We're just gonna put a little bit of glue. Any glue works. Tape works the best. Okay. When you stick it, it should look something like this. So I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, so while it's drying, we're gonna make our flowers. Daksha has a question.
So what was after the drawing part?
You wanna flip it over?
Uh-huh.
And then you see the two sides next to the drawing? Like those, yeah, those two creases, like those popping things, like these.
Yeah.
We're gonna glue them together just a tiny bit. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side.
Like this?
Yes. Yeah, that looks nice, Lakshastri. Yes. Luciani, that looks good. Okay. Looks like Geeta has a question.
Is it like this?
Yes, like that.
Okay.
So I see a lot of people are still working on it, so I'm gonna give them some time. While the people who are done, we're gonna make, yeah, it does look like candy though. Wish I could eat it. But we're gonna use a sticky note or the leftover piece of construction paper that we cut off from the excess and fold it into half, and then we're gonna make flowers. Repeat what?
Can you repeat this? Can you repeat the steps, please?
Okay. So you see, we had those cuts in the paper. We're gonna take the things right next to the drawing that I made, and those cuts, I'm gonna take one of them, not the one on the drawing, and then I'm gonna glue them together. You can look at other people's paper. Can y'all show your paper for Ruti Vegan, please? Yes, like that. Okay, Daksha has a question again.
Is it like this? Here on me. I can't hear you.
So this is how it's gonna look like a bowl of candy.
Like this?
Yeah, we're gonna stick those two, and then when we're leaving it to dry, we're gonna make the flowers. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. Mahati has a question. Okay, Mahi has a question.
That is to make like that thing. Is it like this?
Yes. Yes, I will wait. Okay. Kushal has a question. Yes.
I'm telling about mine is good. I just put like this.
Yes, now you cut them and then I'll show you how to make it.
Where
Here. Okay. Yes.
Where we need to cut it?
On the fold that you made. Okay. This is how it looks again from all angles. Okay. I hope everyone's there. Now we're gonna make our flowers. So as you see, I have a sticky note or the excess paper. You can just fold it in half and then you can cut on the fold, and that works too. So Mayra has a question.
Should it look like this?
Yes, now you have to do the other, yeah. I'll do the other side. Okay, Kushal has a question.
I already cut it.
Yes, like that. Okay, Dikshita has a question. Yes, flowers is optional.
Okay. How is this?
Amazing.
Okay.
Mahi has a question.
Then how many flowers should we make?
As much as you want. I'm going to use 5 or 6. Okay. Shorian has a question.
Is this good?
Yes, fantastic. Okay, Geeta has a question.
Is the flowers optional?
Yes, it's optional.
Okay.
Okay, Krishna has a question.
Okay. Huh? Does it have to be on a different construction paper?
You can use the same one. Or you can use a piece of sticky note. Okay. Mrityujan has a question. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Mataji,
Yes.
I done sticking.
Then we're gonna wait for other people to make the flower. Okay, Hansi has a question.
How do you make a flower? Like, how do you?
Yeah, we'll get that to in a second after I answer all the questions. They're just coming and coming. Okay, Geeta has a question.
Can you use these flowers?
Yes, anything works.
Okay.
Okay, all the questions are done. We're gonna take the piece of paper that we had remaining, fold it in half. And cut it down the middle. Like this. And you'll have two sections to make two flowers. Okay, I'll get started. Mrityujayan has a question.
What's the next step?
Next
After
step, make a flower.
sticking it?
Yeah. After making it, we're gonna make flowers. So I was at that step, okay? Okay. As you see, I folded in half. This is what we're gonna do. You can use sticky notes too. We're gonna take this square and fold it in half. Like that. And then open it up and do this. And then, okay, so then keep it closed actually. And then fold it into a triangle again. Like this. Okay, Daksha has a question.
So could you repeat what to do after we got the sticky note?
We have a sticky note here, okay? We're gonna fold this into a triangle, like this.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna fold it into a triangle again. And then from there, I'm gonna move on. Okay, Harikruta has a question.
Is it like this? Because I'm just done with it. I use tape, but it's not sticking.
If it's not sticking, a normal glue stick will work.
Yeah, so, but it's okay, it's stuck. It's stuck and I'm done. Is it like this when we stick it?
Yes. Now we're gonna work on the flowers.
And then how do we do flowers?
Huh? Yes. Okay.
And how do we do flowers?
I was getting there, but I'm gonna repeat the steps. We have this sheet of paper.
Okay, wait. First, let me cut a sheet of paper out. Okay, here. It's too small, but it's okay. So, I have it.
Fold it into a triangle.
Oh, can you show Mama? Yes.
And fold into a triangle again. Into a triangle again. Into a triangle again. And go there. And then you're gonna fold it. Okay. Kushal has a question.
Mataji, I made it 2 triangles.
Yes. You can make as much triangles as you want. Depends on how much the flowers. Okay. Now that we have this, we're gonna fold it.
Mataji,
Yes.
I made 2 triangles.
Yes. So you're gonna have 2 flowers.
Okay.
Okay. So as you see, it's like this. We're gonna fold it into half again. Okay. Now we're gonna have one side which is open and one side that's packed. So we're gonna do it on the corner which is open and packed, which is this one. So, okay, so we're gonna draw like a basic design. So I'm gonna first draw the design. And this is the design that we need to make. Okay, Loshini has a question.
So how do you do the patch thing and the unpatched thing? Like you were before you did the design.
Like, do you mean for the flower?
Yes.
Okay. We have this triangle, which we folded into half by this.
Okay.
Fold it into half again.
Okay.
And then fold it into half again. And then you're going to have this small one.
Okay.
And then the corner that's packed and the corner that's open.
Wait, no, I don't understand what's.
You froze. Okay. Daksha has a question.
So after this small triangle, you said you'll do a basic design and you showed us the design, but I wasn't able to see it.
Okay. This is how the design should look like. Wait, I'll make it darker. Yes. Y'all should be able to see it.
Okay.
And that's a design that you're gonna make. And you can make any design. And you can make a leaf shape too. Leaf shape. Okay, Mahi has a question.
Now where can we draw it?
So here's a triangle. This side is packed and one side is open. You can see. We're gonna draw it between them. But don't cut yet. Loshini has a question.
So where's the closed patch and where's the opened side?
So you're at this step.
Yeah.
Open it.
Okay.
You see the side that where's the fold at? Like the line?
Yes.
That's the side which is packed. So fold it in half, and this you're gonna get the side which is packed.
Oh, wait. So this is the side?
Yes. Kushal has a question.
What is the next step?
I'll get there after the questions.
What is the next step?
I will get there after the questions, okay?
Okay.
Lakshita has a question. We can't hear you. Your volume should be up. I'll move to the next question. Let me know when it works. Okay, Harikruta has a question. Yes, that's good.
So what my question was that, like, so how do we make two? Like, how can we just make flowers? Like, what are we doing? How do we make flowers by doing this?
That's what I was getting to, but there's questions, so I have to answer them first. So I'll get to the next step, okay?
Okay.
Hansi has a question. Hansini.
Like, how do you make this design? What designs do you need?
We're gonna make it like a water moving, like this. Okay, Geeta has a question.
Is it this side?
Yes, that's the side.
Okay.
Okay, now you see we have this. We're gonna take our scissors and we're gonna cut from the side which is not packed. But make sure we don't cut on the packed side, or else you're just gonna get pieces and pieces. Okay, I see some questions, so I'll answer them. Kushal has a question. By the way, this is how your flower should look like.
Daddy, what is the next step?
After you cut it?
No.
Okay.
I didn't write.
You didn't write?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna draw like you can draw anything. I drawed a wavy motion like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Daksha has a question.
So is this right? Is this
Yes.
right? So I'll cut it and then like
Yes.
okay.
We have to go fast, so I may not can't answer everyone's question, but this is how your flower should turn out like. Now, back to their bucket. We're gonna take the side which has a drawing. So we're gonna put a little bit of glue on the things that we just glued last time. So a little bit of glue on here. And then we're gonna glue that to our picture. Okay, Daksha has a question.
So I cut it mine and like I got these.
You must have cut on the packing side. You have to cut on the side which is not packed.
So what's the packed side and what's not the packed side?
You see the side that you cut it on or you started cutting on? That was not the open side. You cut it on the packed side first. So you have to cut on the open side first, or else yours is going to turn into just flowers and flowers.
So what's the open side?
The side, open it up and close it. And you see the side that you just opened up? That's the packing side. No, that's the packing side. The open side is the other one.
I don't know.
That's the packing side. I mean, yeah, that's the opening side. Yeah.
You're saying this?
Yes. Okay. Now in our bucket, as you see, I glued the one with our picture on it to the, like, let's just call this a pillar. And then I just glued it onto it. You might have to put glue on the back of the picture itself to get it glued. So yeah. So Hustle has a question. So where do you cut? You cut on the open side.
Like you mean this side or this side or this side?
Yeah, the side that you're holding on right now.
This side? This side?
Yes. No, another one.
This side? This one?
Yes.
So how do we need to cut?
Just cut from that side and you go to the other side until it just turns into flowers.
Okay.
Mahi has a question.
That how could we make the flowers in the like how can we make the flowers in the basket?
We're gonna put it outside the basket.
Like the flowers and how to make the basket.
I don't get what you're saying.
How can we make the flowers in the these two corners? I'm telling that how can we make the flower in these two corners?
We're not gonna do it on that corner. Flowers will be separate, and we're not gonna glue them yet.
Yeah, but how can I make the flowers?
When you have this triangle design, the side which is packed and closed, that's the side that you're gonna draw anything on. I just draw the ocean wave and then I cut it that. Okay, we have a lot of questions, so we have to move fast. Hriti Kruta has a question.
So what I wanted to tell you is that I cut the way that you told and I put the wavy line, but when I opened it, it looked like this. It does not look like the flower.
You have to cut it.
Like where?
From the open side to the packed side.
Oh, like that?
Yes. That's why everyone is messing up.
Oh.
And when you get the leaves, which are like scattered everywhere and you cut it wrong, that's something that you can put in the basket. Somya has a question.
So what should we
You have
do?
to
What are we going to do with this then?
You take the side which has like these folds, like which is open, and you glue that to the like the pillar that you made.
So like it's like this. Like this.
Yes. Okay. Krishna has a question.
How do you make a flower?
You see, we have this triangle. This is the packing side. This is the open side. Because it's open side to open. We're gonna draw a shape. I draw the ocean kind of way. And then I cut it in. But cut from the open side, not the pack. That's why you get like flowers scattered everywhere. And that, if you get that, you can put that in the bucket. Geeta has a question.
It was the question that I sent it itchy in the stack. That was the one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Does everyone's bucket look like this? Okay. Hansini, what's your problem? I can help you with that.
How do you you cut the flowers like the place that you put the design on, or do you do
Can I
all this?
see it? Can I see it? Okay, you put the design on the side, which is packed. So you see, this is the side which is packed because this side, it does not open. This is the open side because it opens.
Yeah, I put it on the open side. See?
Yeah, we're gonna put it between that. And then I put an ocean kind of wave thing, and then I cut that out. Cut from the open side, not the packed.
But where do I put the design?
Like you see this open thing, just make it like how I'm holding it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put it at this top corner here. Mrithujan has a question.
Mataji, how he make that bucket?
So what are you stuck on? I mean, where are you basically?
I'm right here.
I can't. Okay. Yes. So you see the. So you see the flaps, which are wait. Yeah. So you see the flaps. Oh no, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. So yours is gonna be a little bit different.
Okay, Mataji.
I'll send the link in the WhatsApp group if you need to do it again. Okay, you have a backup. Okay, Ria has a question.
Can you show me your
bucket?
flower? Thank you.
That's a teacher.
This is how the flower is. Okay, Hadikruta has a question.
Yes?
Oh, I clicked you on accident. Hadikruta has a question. Can you please speak up? Okay, Mahi has a question. We gotta go fast.
That I always keep I
So
don't know how to make the flowers look.
Flower, you have this triangle, okay? This is the back side, this is the open side. We're gonna make something design on this. I made an ocean wave, and you're gonna cut that out from the open side. And that's how you make a flower. Sorry, I have to go real fast because we're running out of time.
so what I wanted to tell is
Like
what
this.
I wanted to tell is I had a question, but now I understood I was doing so wrong, so I'm doing it by my own again.
Okay. Okay, we gotta move. So you see we have this bucket. We're gonna take a separate sheet of paper, and then with that, we're gonna make like a strip, and with that strip, we're gonna hang it on to our bucket. Okay. So I made my strip here, and we're gonna glue it inside of the. We're gonna glue it inside of the basket. So. And there's your bucket. You can put anything you want inside. Okay. Next, you're gonna stick the flowers onto the thing. Okay. I have the flowers here. And we're gonna take one of our stones, and we're gonna take one of them. I'll just take blue. Any color works, or anything works, basically. And I'm gonna glue it inside of the flower, okay? Your flower should look something like this. And then you can put glue on the back and stick it. You can do that with the rest. So it's a bucket. So I'm gonna put actual flowers inside and anything basically. Or you can put it at the hand of Radharani. So, you know, Radharani has some bucket or to grab something on. Now, I'm gonna do the thing with the rest of my items. So. Swarali has a question. Okay. Dikshita has a question.
I did this.
Yes, that's good. Okay. Now you can put stones on it and stick it. Daksha has a question.
What do we do after the flower?
We're gonna put stones on it, and then
What do you do after we made the flower?
Okay, after we made the flower, have you made your bucket? Oh, okay. You're behind. So see the sides that which are like have nothing on them. We're gonna glue them to our pillar, like the ones that we before glued. The same thing on the other side. Then we're gonna get a strip and make the hook of the basket. Okay. Harikrit has a question.
So what I needed, I couldn't do it. I needed help doing the bucket and the flowers. And I was trying to tell you when I was trying to, I was doing in the chat because I couldn't unmute myself and say it to you.
Okay.
I need help with my bucket, and I couldn't do the rest because I did not hear what you were saying because yeah. So after this step, what do we do? I did not move from this. I was continuing on my flowers that I forgot about my bucket.
You're somewhere else. We don't have the same thing. Like,
Yeah. Wait.
okay.
Okay, wait. Let me go back and even though the website are not here. Okay, so after this step, what do we do?
So we're gonna take the sides, the one that you're holding,
This?
and then we're gonna glue them together. Just a tiny dot.
Okay. And what do we do for the rest?
You're gonna do it on the other side, and then you're gonna make a handle. So you just cut out a strip and then put it on your bucket. And the flowers, you can put stones or anything you want in there, and then you can glue it.
Okay.
Okay. Sahastad has a question.
So you just answered it.
That's okay. Mahi has a question.
Hey Mahi.
But we're always trying to make the baskets and the flowers, but it's not like really
Okay.
like this where you
You see the sides, like where you cut it? Yeah. You're gonna take the other side. And then you're gonna take only one flap with the bottom one. Yeah. And then do the same thing on the other side.
No,
it's like once we are trying, it's not like coming. So it's not like coming good.
Oh, you have to glue it.
Like how could we glue it?
Let me see where you're at.
Nihal, you have to flap down little your flap
Okay.
button.
Okay. So you're gonna take the flaps and then you're gonna fold it together and actually glue it.
Like this, like where did we cut the one flap and then we have to take one side and the other side and
You have to glue it to the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hansini has a question.
I was working on my flower, but I forgot about my bucket. What do I do with this stuff?
Okay, you see the excess, like outside sticking out? You're gonna glue that to the sides.
Okay, and when I cut out my flower, it turned out like this.
You're supposed to take the wait. You're supposed to take the other part that you cut out. Or that works too. Instead of doing that, maybe you can just cut a flower with normal construction paper, okay? Ria has a question.
Is this good?
Yes. Harikruta has a question.
Krisha,
Krishna has a question.
Krisha. Where is Krisha? Krisha, unmute yourself. Do you have any?
I had to go.
Okay. As long as you're finished.
So,
I'm finished.
so after
Okay. After that, you're gonna put. You see the flowers? You're gonna put stones on them and glue them to your basket. Okay. Geeta has a question.
Is it like this?
Yes. Now you can decorate it.
And I'm done decorating mine.
Okay, then you can leave.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yithart has a question.
It's my good for
Yes. You chose for Jagannath?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Harikruta has a question.
So, like, how do we do the basket handle? And I couldn't do the flowers either.
Okay, if you can't do the flowers, just take a construction paper and try to cut out a flower. And for the basket, you're gonna take a strip of like a normal paper, and then you're gonna glue it inside, like I did.
And what do we do with the excess that's out?
Oh, that excess is used for the flowers, or sticky notes can be used.
I'm talking about the thing that came out of the basket.
Or the thing that came out of the basket, you can fold that in or glue it in.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Looks like no one has a question, so I think everyone's done. So
Thank
is
you so
everyone done?
much.